Welcome back to the Prospera educational video series, where you will learn about the most exciting technology in the world. Here in episode 5, we're continuing to understand how an underlying legal technology can create prosperity. Last time we examined the differences between North and South Korea and East and West Germany. Now we will look at Mexico and the US. Consider now the fact that two brothers, one in Mexico and one in the US, can earn dramatically different wages, simply by living on opposite sides of the border. Sometimes 10 times as much for the same work. Is it possible that something similar is happening here as it was in North Korea and South Korea, or East and West Germany? The environment for business is much worse in Mexico than in the US. It is much worse in Honduras than in Mexico. But why should a poor business environment result in ordinary people earning lower wages and thus being poorer? How does that work? Let's think through that, what it takes to build a building. Of course, what we see are the materials, concrete, steel, glass, and so forth, and the labor, men and women working on the construction site. But long before construction starts, the landowner has to have a clear title to his land. No one will invest in building a building if it could be taken away from him at any point. But even with a solid title, it takes significant financing to construct a building. Banks and investment companies will only fund the construction if they're confident they can get their funds back with a return on their investment. And how do they know they can get their funds back? How are contracts enforced? Well, we know how drug lords enforce their contracts. Is there a better way?